Cubs. Wait, where's Landon?
Spider-Man couldn't be here today.
Subbing for Spider-Man hasn't been easy, and it's been working up an appetite. Today for lunch, we'll be having hamburger with oven fries, or a wild butter sandwich with a cheese stick, or strawberry banana yogurt with a blueberry muffin. It was really cold this morning. What will the weather be like for the rest of the day?
It's perfect weather for flying today. There's going to be wind, and we'll have a cold front, so you might want to bring a jacket along with you today.
That's a good idea. I have a jacket. The high is 43 and the low is 32. There'll be a 40% chance of rain, and there may be a rainbow.
It's a good thing I have a jacket too.
Well, since Spider-Man couldn't be here today, I'll have to do for now. Let's hear what Tatum has to say about kindness.
Hey Cubs, in person and virtual. Welcome to our day 3 of Kindness Week. I saw a lot of superheroes walking in the halls this morning, and today we're going to hear from some of them.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Thomas. For those of you who have not met me yet, I'm going to share with you a story about someone's kindness that helped to shape who I am today. So, this person is actually deceased right now, but had it not been for her, I would never have gone off to school and I wouldn't be who I am today. So, I will tell you that I was always smart. I did graduate at the top of my class. However, when it came time to go to school and I started thinking about the schools that I wanted to attend and sharing that information with my mother, she was like, "Oh no, you're not going there. You can't go off. You have to stay here and go to either University of Houston or Texas Southern University." And I just said, okay. And I didn't want to go to either of those schools, so I didn't apply to them. And I just decided, well, since I can't go off and since I can't do what I want to do, then I'll just go ahead and work. I began working 2 jobs upon graduating high school, and I just decided to work. And mind you, these were 2 jobs that probably paid minimum wage or maybe a little over, not very much, because I worked at Captain D's and at Sears. Okay. So when all of my friends started going off to school that August, I did not go. But my best friend, who also graduated in the top of our class, called me and told me about Texas Women's University, which was a school that her sister was currently attending. Her sister attended Texas Women's University, and what appealed to me as an 18-year-old was the fact that I got to make my own schedule in college, that I did not have to wake up early if I didn't want to. We only had classes Monday through Thursday, so we had Monday, Wednesday classes or Tuesday, Thursday classes, didn't have any Friday classes, and I could make my own schedule. So this was very appealing to me at 18 years of age. So I then went ahead and applied for Texas Women's University, which is the only school that I applied to, and I had not gotten accepted. So when it came time for everybody to leave and go off again after the Christmas break, I thought that I was going to be going to school. I had worked again 2 jobs and purchased all of my dorm essentials and things that I knew that I was going to need so that I would be prepared to go off to school. Well, again, I had not gotten accepted. So my friend told me of a girl that her sister knew who had also not been accepted to school that came up anyway, and they were able to clear her to register and get everything taken care of. Now, mind you, I had paid off my application fees. I had registered for my housing. I had done everything that I needed to do prior to getting there. I just had not been accepted yet. So I couldn't be assigned a dorm room or anything until they cleared me to register. So her mom was about to take her and her sister back to school. She attended TCU in Fort Worth at the time, and her sister was at Texas Women's University. And her sister was gracious enough to help me get registered. She walked me through everything. She took me to the registrar's office, helped me speak with the people about getting registered and being accepted and getting cleared so that I could attend school. She also helped me get my dorm situation straightened out. So I went to school basically because I showed up. Now, when her mom did take us, I wasn't able to take all of my things because they didn't have room for all of my things. So I told my mom, I'll be calling you when I get accepted so you can bring me my things. And she said, okay, I'll see you Sunday when you get back. So I did. I went to TWU, went and sat in the registrar's office. I knew the gentleman's name that I had been speaking with, and I was able to talk with him. He was able to get me cleared. and he helped me set me up with an advisor. I was able to get registered, and I was enrolled in school. So imagine calling my mom saying, "Okay, I'm in, bring me all of my things." She just started crying. She said, "I don't even know where you are." She just knew that I would be back home that Sunday. Now, mind you, my best friend and I had been friends since we were in fourth grade, so we were now graduating seniors. So she trusted me with whom I was with, but she just didn't know where I was, and she had no idea. So I just said, "Hey, do this. Catch every sign out 45 going towards Dallas. When you get to Dallas, every sign that says 35 towards Denton, take those. When you get to that, take the signs that say Texas Women's University." Now, that was some directions, right? But she was able to get me my things, and I started school. As a result, I now have 4 degrees, and that's from someone who hadn't planned on going to school. But I believe that had Miss Paulette Williams not driven me to school, I would not be who I am today. So I thank her for that, and my best friend Kimberly Williams and her sister Jackie Williams as well. So that is my story about how someone's random act of kindness helped to shape who I am today. Had it not been for her, then I would not have 4 degrees today and I would not be who I am, your school counselor. Thank
Hi, you.
Hi,
I'm Mrs. Swans, and I'm the new theater teacher. I've loved getting to know all of you these past few weeks, and everyone has been so kind and welcoming. Speaking of kindness, I wanted to share with you a time when someone was very kind to me. In 8th grade, I moved to a new school, and I didn't know anyone. I was really nervous to meet new friends, and I really missed my old ones. I rode the bus to school, and I can remember the very first day getting on the bus and looking around and not knowing where to sit. Everyone seemed to have someone to sit with. So I found the first empty seat and sat down. A couple stops later, some girls got on the bus and walked up to me and told me I couldn't sit where I was sitting because that's where they sat, next to their friends. I can remember feeling really embarrassed and confused because I didn't know where to go. That's when a boy named Mark stood up and told me that I could come sit with him. I was so happy. He was my very first friend at my new school, and we are still friends today. His act of kindness truly made a difference in my life. So my challenge to you is, if you see someone who's in need of a friend, I hope you extend an act of kindness their way, because they will always remember it. Happy Kindness Week.
Join us in the pledge to the American flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join us in the pledge to the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Now for the moment of silence. Good morning, Glory Cubs. My name is Connor Easter, and I'm your fine arts and my anchor. And today I'm just going to be reading some more about Black history. So today I'm going to be reading about Lorraine Hansberry. In 1959, playwright Lorraine Hansberry made history as the first Black woman to have shown produced on Broadway. The play was A Raisin in the Sun, a story about Black working class and Black working family in Chicago trying to escape the ghetto. A Raisin in the Sun was a hit. It ran on Broadway for 19 months, was made into a movie starring Sidney Poitier in 1961, and is now considered a classic of the American theater. She was the youngest American to win the New York Critics Circle Award. That's all for today. Back to you guys.
Hi, Corey Cubs. Okay, I'm going to do our first drawing to see who's going to get a prize, okay? So I'm just doing 2 today. So this is our Kindness Week Acts of Kindness. We're going to make a little chain of all the kind things we did. Okay, so shine it up here, Annabelle. Okay, so for the first one, we have Amy on in 2nd grade. Okay, so she held the door open for others and asked others if they needed help. Good job. You can come get your prize next week. Okay, we got one more. Let's see. Who's it gonna be? Okay, it is, it's Kate Brown. And she is helping organize folders in Mr. Frosto's class. Good job, Kate. So these 2 kiddos, Amion and Kate, can come next week to get their prize. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Tomorrow, wear your kindness mask and Corey spirit gear.
I know something Spider-Man would say. Be in the right place at the right time with the right attitude.
Have a great day.
The choice is yours.